Hi, first graders. It is Mrs. Foster, also known as your math queen, here to do some fun math with all of you. I hope you had a great weekend. Let's go ahead and go over expectations. We think, act, and talk like a mathematician. And I've got those 8 mathematical practices. Let's go ahead and review those. Number 1, mathematicians keep trying. Number 2, mathematicians think about math. Number 3, mathematicians talk about math. Number 4, mathematicians model math. Number 5, mathematicians use math tools. Number 6, mathematicians check your work. Number 7, mathematicians look for patterns. And number 8, mathematicians look for shortcuts. Okie dokie, my friends. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to warm up our brain with counting. Today, let's count by 10, starting at 0 and go all the way up to 120, and then we'll count back down. So go ahead, lock 0 in, and be thinking every 10 is one more bundle that you're adding. So start seeing those bundles together in your brain. So here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now let's start at 120 and start taking a bundle of 10 away each time. Got 120 locked in? Here we go. 120, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. And now we're going to do just a little bit of work with Mrs. Foster's bundles and sticks like we did the other day. I've got my screen here. And remember, the rule with sticks is that you count sticks by 1, but every time you get 10, they become a bundle. So let's get a bundle together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got my 10 sticks, and now I just need to put a rubber band around them. So we also call this a group of 10. So I've got 1 10 here. So we're going to do counting bundles and sticks again, but they're going to be disappearing under this screen here. And I want to see if you can tell me how many are there. So first of all, how many sticks do we have all together? Yeah, we have 10. So that's going to slide under here. Now I'm going to grab some sticks. Okay, I have 4 sticks. Now how many all together? Don't forget what's under the screen. Did you say 14? Let's check. I'm going to uncover it really quickly. Oh, yep. We've got 1 bundle and then 11, 12, 13, 14. So picture that 1 bundle and those 4 sticks. Okay. Now, I'm going to add 3 more bundles. So how many all together? Let's check and see if it's 44. See if you got that picture there. Oh, let's see. Let's count by 10s. We'll count our bundles first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Oh my goodness, good thing we know what 44 means, because the 4 in 44 means 4 10s, and the other 4 means 4 1s. Okay, so do you have a picture of 4 bundles and 4 sticks in your brain? Okay, now how many all together? Well, mathematicians always check their work. Did you say 57? All right, let's check. Hey, and you might, like I said, you might want to put your bundles together and then put your sticks together, and we can count our bundles by tens and then add our sticks by one. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58. So there were 58 sticks all together. But if Mrs. Foster said, please get me 58 sticks, I wouldn't want you to get me 58 ones. I'd want you to get me 5 bundles and 8 sticks, because we know mathematicians take shortcuts. So the next thing that we're going to do now that we're all nice and warmed up is we're going to continue our work with knowing the 2 numbers that go together that make 7. The last time we were together, I had some different colors of red and yellow counters, and I switched them around and we practiced writing our combinations of 7. So you'll need to go grab your piece of paper and something to write with, and then you'll pause and come right on back because we're going to do the rainbow of 7. We ran out of time to do that last time. All righty, so I've got my whiteboard here. Now, when we're working with the 2 numbers that go together to make 7, we can only use the numbers 0 through 7. So quickly write down, and Mrs. Foster is going to do the same thing. Write down the numbers in a straight line, 0 to 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now we need to start connecting the numbers that go together to make 7. So if you have 7, what does 7 need to make 7? Yeah, just 0. So 0 and 7 make 7. And so 0 needs 7 and 7 needs 0. And again, I can only use the numbers that are in my rainbow. So I have 6. How many more to make 7? You're right. 6 and 1 make 7. 1 needs 6 and 6 needs 1. Ooh, now we're at one of those special benchmark numbers of 5. If you have, what does 5 need to make 7? It sure does. 5, 6, 7. It needs that 2. So 2 needs 5 and 5 needs 2. And look, I only have 2 numbers left. So either you can say, what does 3 need to make 7? Or what does 4 need to make 7? You're right, they need each other. 3 needs 4, and 4 needs 3. And 7 is an odd number, so there is not a double addition fact there. So hopefully you've got your rainbow of 7. And now I have a game that we're going to play called Dino Makes 7. I'm just going to hold it up here really quickly. And again, what you're going to notice is that there are different equations all around the board here. And you know one of the parts of 7, but the other part is missing. So you can always use your rainbow if you're not sure what goes with what to make 7, but you eventually in a snap want to know those 2 numbers that go together that make 7. And games are just a fun way for our brain to learn that. So I've got the game here. You wouldn't need to make this game board. You could just write down numbers, roll on the number and say, what does that number need to make 7? But I've got it there for you. You can pause. All right, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to move my computer down again. It's so dark in my house. There we go. That's better. So, and again, I just happen to have this game board. You wouldn't need to have it. And these happen to be dinosaurs. So I'll go ahead and I'll be purple and I'll let you guys will be orange this time. And we'll just play a couple rounds of Dino Make 7. So the first thing you do is you roll the dice. That tells you how many spaces to move. I get to move 1. So the problem that I landed on was blank plus 3 equals 7. Gosh, if I wasn't sure, I could check my rainbow. I could look and see, oh, 3 needs 4. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. So I'm going to cover up a 4. Do you guys want to start at this dinosaur right up here? Okay, let me go ahead and roll this. Oh, you guys got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys have 6 plus blank. What does 6 need to make 7? I can hear you guys saying it's 1. I'll double check. Yep, 6 and 1 makes 7. Boy, Mrs. Foster, you keep moving this around and your game pieces are coming down. No biggie. I can handle it. Okay, Mrs. Foster's turn. Oh, I have a 1. I was just like you guys. I have a 6. How many more to make 7? Oh, 6. 1 more is 7. So I get to cover up a 1. I know 6 and 1 and 6 make 7. Oh, you guys are moving 1 spot. You landed on 7. 7 plus blank equals 7. What does 7 need? Yeah, 0. You have all the parts that you need. Okay, Mrs. Foster's turn. I have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I landed on a dinosaur. I just have to take a little dinosaur nap. No biggie. You guys also you have to take a dinosaur nap. We'll each take 1 more turn. Okay, I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time I have 4 plus blank. Gosh, if I wasn't sure, I could count on and stop. 5, 6, 7. I'd have to do 3. 4 plus 3 equals 7. But I want to know those parts. I want to see the 4 and know that I need 3 more. And you all will take the very last turn. You have a 2. Here, I like to pretend. So it says blank plus 2. So think about the number 7 and you have one of the parts. You have 2. What goes with 2 to make 7? Do you have it? If not, check your rainbow. Yes, it's 5. 5, 6, 7. So we would cover a 5 right there. So that's how you would play Dino Make 7. But again, you could just have a piece of paper and just write numbers and write some numbers in the middle and land on the number and say, what number do I need to make 7? So Mrs. Foster's going to go ahead and put it back up here. Boy, sorry the lighting was so bad today. I'll work on that for the rest of the week. Let's go put our hands in and put your hands on top. Got mine on here. Let's do our cheer. 1, 2, 3. Math is cool and tigers rule. Break. Hope to see you at your Zoom meetings this week.